Hi guys, welcome back to the promised video using the Dollar General Believe brand full face of makeup. Now, I told you guys this brand is exclusive to Family Dollar, or I keep saying Family Dollar, to Dollar General, and everything is $5 and under. And let me just say that you're going to be blown away. Like, this is going to blow your socks off, this brand. I am blown away. Let me just say, like, I'm blown away like a tumbleweed. Seriously. So anyway, if you guys want to see how these products lay down, how they look, how they blend, how they everything, get ready. Grab a drink and a snack because it's going to be a long one. So per usual, my videos are long. If you're not ready to watch a long video, or if you're ready to take a bubble bath and just sit back and relax and watch a video, this one's for you. So keep on watching. Okay, so the only things that I'm not using in this video with the Believe brand is the blush and the bronzer. I didn't go back. I didn't make it back to pick up those items, and I also didn't get a brow pencil, so I just went ahead and did my brows with my e.l.f. brow pomade. And actually I used my It Cosmetics brow, this is so good, it's Brow Power by It Cosmetics. You know I love It Cosmetics, but anyway, I use that to outline my brows, and then I use my pomade. But I didn't get those items, so I'm just gonna add a dupe. I hate to say dupe because they're not identical, so that doesn't make it a dupe, but it's comparable, and it's supposed to be a dupe for the Dior blush, so I'll be using that blush, and then we'll figure out a bronzer. So let's just go ahead and get to this brand full face. Okay, so we're going to start off with the primer. Now this is a pretty and primed. This is a hydrating primer, so remember it's like a bluish, has a bluish tint to it. And all I did was skincare, my usual skincare, and moisturizer. So does feel hydrating. Feels nice. It doesn't really feel slippery either. Like, for being hydrating, it doesn't like feel slippery. It feels like as it's drying, like instantly drying. It feels nice. There's like definitely a hydration, but there's also, you can tell that the foundation is really going to stick to this primer because, I don't know, I just like how it feels, like right off the bat. So let's get this foundation over it. But I'm going to color correct. I'm really not happy about using this eyeshadow primer because I love my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer and my MAC paint pot primers, and this one reminds me of the e.l.f. primer, the eyeshadow primer. Where is my e.l.f. eyeshadow primer? Oh, come on, it was just here. Don't you hate that when you like literally just saw something and, oh, here it is. Okay. So this reminds me of the e.l.f. because it has the same, actually the e.l.f. has a little bit more coverage than this Believe. See, that's the e.l.f. one, and this Believe is like white, like a pearl. I don't know how I feel about that, but I mean, I have to use it, right? So it's what they have for eyeshadow base. I just have so much discoloration on my eyelids that, you know, I feel like I need more coverage. You know what though? I could, all right, let me just see, hold on. it does have a little, you know, it does feel like a primer. So, you know, it's not watery. It does feel exactly like what it's supposed to do as far as your base for your, I don't care how many, you know, videos I watch with like makeup artists. And I mean, the makeup artists, the majority of them use concealer as their eyeshadow base. And wow, this is real. Actually, this has a like a tug. Like this is like some solid eyeshadow primer. The shadows like are gonna adhere to this. I have these little hairs that are just baby hairs, and I hate when they stick out. Like that bugs me. So it does feel really like good quality as far as eyeshadow. Let me just set my lids really quick. Just using my Stay Matte, Rimmel Stay Matte, just to take that stickiness away. So I guess it did neutralize pretty good. Not as much as I would like, but can't have everything, right? I always go with what Wayne Goss does. Like Wayne Goss, he, you know, if he says it's this or that, or you should have this, or you shouldn't have that, or use this amount, that amount, I go with it because he's always on point. I mean, he has never steered me wrong. If you don't know who Wayne Goss is, go check him out. Okay, so I'm gonna, I guess, use like I did the video the other day with the one palette deal. I have to use what I have here, right? So these are the colors, and I'm probably going to use this as my transition shade, even though it looks like it might not have too much color to it, but let's see. It has a hint of a shade. Now, for it to transition into the next color, I don't know how well, because you can't really see it. I mean, it's just like you could it barely shows up. But I mean, you can slightly see that I'm putting something on my lid, but it looks like I'm putting something like powder on my lid, like a setting powder. It's kind of what it looks like to me. Okay, gonna go in with that really dark shade. So this is going to be more like just a, not a 2 shade, because I'm going to try to use at least 3 shades out of this palette, even though there's only 2 mattes and 4 shimmers. But let's just lay this down on the eye. I'm using that same brush, and I'm just going to just bounce that on to my outer part of my eye. Pretty good pigment. I'm going to just lightly blend that over, just lightly. I'm not pushing very hard on the brush because I don't want like a ton of it. I probably should have topped off some of the excess before I laid it down, but we can always blend that out. I got some beautiful palettes for my birthday, and I can't wait to, I think I'm just gonna show you guys what I got for my birthday, and then do a video using the palettes, because oh my gosh, I got 2 beautiful palettes, and when you guys see them, you're gonna be like, oh my god, trust me. Because when I seen these palettes, I was like, oh my god. Now, they were on my wish list, so I wasn't sure exactly what I was going to get, but I was hoping that I would get at least, I mean, I'm glad that I got these 2 palettes because these were like the 2 of the most wanted items. I don't know what's going on here, but it kind of threw me with not having a transition shade, but I'm going to, where's that brush that I just had? Oh, I'm using the same brush. Duh. Okay, I'm going to go in with this thicker, denser blending brush just so I can pick up some of that product, because I did lay down quite a bit. Just to try to blend it out and almost like work it up to where it's kind of creating a transition shade with what's left on the edges. So it's kind of working out where one shadow is creating a shadow, but it's also giving you a transition shade. Hey, I think I'm onto something. Using a darker shade on your outer V and blending it upward, giving you a transition shade. Look, it gave me a transition shade. Let's try to work on this one over here because this one's pretty messy. This one's really messy. So yeah, when you guys see these 2 palettes, you're going to, unless you already have them yourself, you're going to be putting them on your wish list for Christmas. My birthday was Friday, so I got some little goodies for my birthday. Okay, so blending that upward, giving myself that transition shade that I was looking for. I feel like I'm sitting like this. Look what happened. My hanger made these things and I can't get them to go down. I look like I'm like this. They're like shoulder pads. So annoying. I mean, I know better that I know to fold all my sweaters, and I got lazy and I didn't fold it. I need to add some more to this eye because, of course, it could be the lighting too, because my lighting's not great. But it almost looks like there's more on that side. Just blend, 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 and then when you're done blending, blend some more. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with a shade that I'm going to put in the middle, but then I'm going to add another shade. So I'm going to use 2 shimmers, and I'm trying to figure out which to use. I think I'm going to go with this one right here. This one's more like a bronzy, like a penny, and this one has a little bit of a pinkish to it. Oh wait, no, I can't do that. Yeah, I can. Okay. These shadows are really creamy, I have to say. Like, so far, this eyeshadow primer that I didn't think I was gonna like, I really like it. And the primer feels really good on my skin also. We'll see how the foundation sets on it. And I didn't even need to wet this because it's going on really nice. So I have a plan here. That's the thing, is like, I don't really know exactly what I'm going to do when I get started. And you kind of just, things just kind of start coming together. I mean, you have a general idea, but I actually saw, I think I told you guys this in one of my videos, Natasha Denona video, where you actually start with the darkest shades and work your way up. And I forgot about that technique. So I hate how one side of my face is so like so obviously visibly obvious that they're so different. Down, I don't think I'm gonna do anything else to the eye right now. I think I'm going to go into, did I get an eyeliner? I don't think I got an eyeliner. Oh yes, I did. I got a pencil. I got a pencil. Ooh. Since I didn't get a liquid liner, I'm going to use this pencil that I got because I didn't have very many of them. But this is called So Slate, and it's like a dark charcoal. And this is supposed to be long-lasting eyeliner. So I'm going to create some form of an eyeliner here, and just put it here on my lash line. It's, oh wow. It's super creamy. It is so soft. Wow. That tickled my eye. This is, oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm definitely going to go back and pick up more shades, because this is even, I can see how this is going to be good for my waterline because it's so soft, and it puts out so much color. And if it's as long lasting as it says that it is, then it's going to be really nice. I don't really want to try to create a wing with this. I'm just going to keep it on my lid, and then try to pick up a liquid liner when I go back to get the blush and the bronzer and the other palette. I'm really just blown away with this brand, like, already. Like, I know I haven't finished everything, but like, I'm really just blown away with the quality. It's the quality of these products that are just, they're top notch for less than $5. It's unreal. So I curled my lashes, and I'm gonna go in with the mascara now, and see what type of, I always use lashes. It's volumized mascara. So, and I think this is like the blackest black. What was this? Oh, intense black. So I just want to see like what it feels like initially. And the brush, I told you I wasn't too sure about the brush because it's like one of those really thin ones. I kind of like fluffy ones, but let's just see like what this gives us. Just wiggling it on the lash line. My lashes used to be so long, like super long before I started using lashes. They're still there and they show up pretty good. Oh my goodness. This mascara, you know how mascaras are like, they're not really good until like after, I don't know, the first couple weeks of using it, like when you open it up. But this feels like, I'm not saying it's dry, but it feels like how it would feel. Okay, so that's one coat. I don't know if you can see. It's definitely giving me volume and a little bit of lengthening. Wow. Yeah, you guys, like, everything so far. I'm really excited to do the foundation. Like, that's the one I'm most excited about, and I hope the shade I got is gonna work. We can usually doctor things up, but I'm not gonna put like a bunch of mascara because I'm gonna go in with the lashes that I got. They're here somewhere. I'm gonna do one more small little coat. Yeah, this mascara is definitely giving you length and volume. Oh, poked my eye. Oh yeah, it's definitely giving you length and volume. And I think this, I want to say this was $4.50. Yeah, I think this was $4.50, which is not bad for a mascara, for this quality of mascara. Like, that's not bad at all. Like, it really, and it's not crumbly. Like, it doesn't, you don't see little pieces like falling off as you're putting it on. But I'm going to pop on the lashes really quick. I didn't think I was going to like the lashes. They're really soft, like they're really flimsy, so you have to be really careful not to tear them. But I really like that they're so curled. Like, they're so, they don't look curly like that when you pull them out, or when you take them out of the box. They're almost like straight, so you kind of have to really bend it to, like, you know, to the shape of your eye. But they're really soft, but they look natural. Like, they feel natural, and I think that they look natural. They look like they're almost your own lashes curled with mascara on them. So I actually really like these lashes. They looked like they were going to be a little short, because I like really like wispy, flowy lashes. I didn't think I was going to like them. These are the Fantasize Finish lashes, and so far I like everything from this brand. Okay. Next up, we're going to do foundation. Okay, we are going to do foundation. I think I'm going to use a brush, and then I'll go in with my damp sponge like I always do, and just, you know, blend everything together. So let's see what this foundation looks like. Now, I think I told you guys it's supposed to be a medium to full coverage, and I have it in the shade Cashmere. Nice fancy pump, glass, bougie. And I'm going to squeeze some onto, there's one full pump, and I'm squeezing it onto my palette. And we're going to go in with this face angled brush, and just going to like tap it on. And then, it feels really thin, cool, and light. So let's see what we got. Now, the shade, I think we got a good shade. Oh yeah. Definitely has some good coverage. Definitely strong medium initially, like right off the bat. I don't know if it oxidizes. I guess we'll see. So I'm going to just like do one coat, and build it up. I'm thinking probably 2 coats. It doesn't have to be super, super full, but it blends really nicely. Yeah, I think I'm gonna like it. We'll have to see how it wears. I'll probably have to let you guys know in the comments how it wears. Or how it wore, I guess I should say. But so far, I really like how it feels on my skin. It's super light. I don't know if I'm going to go in with another coat. I think I might add just like a half a pump. I don't want to jump the gun, but I really feel like this is going to be a good foundation. I really feel like it's going to wear nicely, because it just feels so good on the skin. It feels healthy. You know how you could tell, like with like some of your foundations that have like serums in it, or like hyaluronic acid, you can really feel like the lightness in the, you can just feel the healthiness of it. I don't know how to describe it. But yeah, you can definitely look at the coverage. That's a good coverage. I'm going to go in with, to go around my brows with this brush from Sigma. Just try to get as close to my brow as I can because that brush was too big and I don't want to wipe off my brows. Oh yeah. I really like how it feels. Okay, so got that on. I'm gonna go in with the concealer. And I think I got a good shade. Oh, I have the shade Biscuit. Now this is it's called You're Covered concealer. So, oh, you know what I didn't do? Darn it. I need to prime my under eyes because that's what I do on a normal day. So I'm going to prime my under eyes. Guess I'll just use my finger. Using my Smashbox primer. Wished I would have done this when I color corrected them. I'm just going to use a very thin coat. That way I don't have to wait really long for them to dry. Because you know, I love this Smashbox under eye. It really helps. You guys have to pick it up if you haven't. Especially mature skin, or if you have the creasy eyes, even if you're young and you have those creases under your eyes like some girls have. This is the ticket for longevity of your concealer. Yeah, we're going to go in with the concealer. I would like it a little bit lighter, so I think I might pick up a shade just a little lighter. This is more like a foundation. And like I said, I would like it just a shade lighter because I like more of a highlighted under eye. Just gonna tap that right here where it's really shiny. Just go over, blend out any brush strokes. Oh wow. Now there's no hiding, you know, you guys are watching me do it. I'm not adding other products. I'm showing you in real time what it looks like, how it lays on the skin. Look at that. That is such a pretty finish. The foundation is a pretty finish. It's almost satiny. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna finish off the rest of my makeup. And then I have my lips, and I have to use bronzer and blush, but then I have the setting powder, so then we'll set with the setting powder as soon as I finish that stuff. So I'll be right back. So I added bronzer, but I forgot that I also got highlighter and setting spray. So I'm excited to use this highlighter because these colors are so pretty. I kind of know which one I'm going to use. I'm going to use this one for my highlight, and I'm going to use this for my inner corner. So we're going to go ahead and just add highlight. So I'm going to use my highlight brush, and okay, I said I'm going to use that middle color. Haven't done my blush yet because I like to do that after I do my highlight. Oh, that's pretty. Isn't that pretty? Goodness. Oh, it's so pretty. It's not like over the top, but it's like, I mean, you could see. It's so pretty. Put a little down the bridge of my nose. A little bit on the tip. I'm gonna have to change this sweater for sure because it's gonna bug me. I'm gonna have to keep fixing this. Okay, the highlight, it's a definite for me. I'm gonna add a little tiny bit to the tip of my nose. And then I'm going to use this opal color on the inner corner. It's so weird. This is the one I told you guys when I was showing you that it looks opal, like white, but the undertones of it are like, the whole palette is like golden. Like it has like golden hues to it. So I'm just going to take what's left on the brush and just like lightly put it on my brow bone. Just like lightly. This is a pretty blush palette. Which one do I have? This is on Cloud 9. So if you decide you want to pick that up, if you have like the same skin tone and undertones and color as me, this is the one for you. Okay, so we did that. Now I have to add blush because I have to do blush after my highlight. Like that's just how I always have to do it, just in case there's like intense highlight. I just like it all to like melt together. Now this is the blush that I'm going to use that I said it's a dupe for the Dior blush. And let me just tell you that this is a beautiful, beautiful blush. So I'm going to go in with my ADA Studio stippling brush and just lightly add that. It's pretty. Ooh, did I do too much? No. So pretty. Run it across my forehead. That's pretty, if I do say so myself. Okay, so, oh, we got a set. Taking this lip balm off. My lips, it's so hard to keep them. I keep them moisturized. Can you moisturize your lips too much to where they get irritated? Maybe? I don't know. Okay, so let's assess the situation. Concealer, foundation. Now I have fine lines. There's no getting around it. It hasn't set in my fine lines as much as some. My under eyes have a little bit of settling. Not too bad. So I'm going to just kind of do this lightly. And then I'm going to set. Now this powder is a little bit yellow. It's supposed to be translucent, but we'll see what it looks like. I think I'm going to use this brush instead of, well, actually I'm going to use both of these, but I'm going to use this brush for under my eyes. And I'm going to start over here just because I don't want a whole lot of yellow right here, since we don't really know what it's going to set as. Not bad. Now, the reason I brought up, I know this is like random, but the reason that I brought up earlier about how some professional makeup artists use concealer as a base for your eyeshadow, I'm really surprised that they do, because even when they're doing wedding makeup, because no matter how full coverage a concealer is, there's still going to be a tiny bit of oil that's going to break through, and it's going to move your eyeshadow just a little bit. So I don't, you know, I'm just surprised that more like professionals don't use actual eyeshadow primer. Like, I just think it's so important to use natural eyeshadow primer. If I'm in a hurry, sometimes I will. If I'm not looking for a long day full wear, I'll use concealer. But you have to use, there's no rules, but if you really want longevity with your eyeshadow, you don't want no creasing, you really need to use an eyeshadow base, like a real eyeshadow base. I'm liking this powder. I'm liking this setting powder. It's, I don't know. It doesn't look drying is what I'm trying to say. Like, it doesn't, you know how some setting powders you put it on and initially you just look like, you're like, oh shoot, like it's already like, it looks cakey, you know? But this does not look cakey at all. Tell me. It doesn't look cakey at all. It's a really nice, finely milled setting powder. I think I'm going to set my brows because I did get some powder in them. I set them anyway, but I'm just going to set them. I'm using my e.l.f. setting brow, wow brow. What's this called? I always get it wrong. Yeah, wow brow. Not one of my favorites, but it's what I have right here. So next time I'm going to use my favorite setting brow gel. Okay, so now I'm going to use the lip gloss, and this is in the shade, what did we say this shade was? Oh God, wouldn't be a video without pulling out my dumb glasses. Oh, it's called Prim and Proper. So here we go. Ooh. Has a little scent, kind of like makeup, you know? Nothing major. That's pretty. I say pretty a lot just because it's so like, I don't know. It's pretty, like it's light, it's subtle, but pretty, you know? It's not like over the top. Look at the finish, you guys. I don't even want to add setting spray, but we're just going to set it and forget it. Now let's see what this setting spray is like. Wow. This feels exactly like my professional super setter. And it has a nice light scent to it, not overpowering. Oh, it's so fine. The mist is so fine. Wow. I am totally blown away by this brand. I am totally blown away by this brand. I want to say there's like 2 or 3 different setting sprays. I could be wrong, but this is just says makeup perfection. But isn't that just a beautiful, beautiful finish? Like everything looks beautiful. I love it all. Every product that I used, I loved. And I'm not exaggerating, like I loved it. And I'm dramatic, yes, but I'm real. And it's gorgeous. Everything is gorgeous. I'm excited to pick up the blush and the bronzer and 1 or 2 other palettes and a couple more of these pencils and see if they have a liquid liner. But other than that, I'm like 100% satisfied with this. So I hope you guys enjoyed this Get Ready With Me one brand makeup look. And I hope you found it helpful. Give this video a thumbs up if you did, if you enjoyed it, if you want to see more. Leave your comments, questions, and suggestions for me down below. And yeah, my next video is probably going to be showing you my birthday stuff. And then maybe using one of those palettes. I don't know which one's going to come first or next or whatever. But I'll definitely redo this whole thing using the bronzer, the blush, and hopefully an eyeliner. And I'm going to pick up some more lashes because I love these lashes. I really do. I didn't think I was going to, but they speak for themselves. Okay, guys, that's going to do it. I hope you guys enjoyed. I look forward to seeing you guys in my next one. And yeah, with all that being said, go run to your Family Dollar and your Dollar Tree and pick up, not Dollar Tree, oh my God, Dollar General, and pick up this Believe brand. Saw it for yourself. Okay, that's it. Love you guys. Bye.